It's about to go down. Oh!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Imported Brand Podcast. I'm your host, Nathaniel Robitaille. Today, we have a special episode. It's going to be the closing episode of the 2025 Porvoo Butchers season. And I have my two co-hosts here, Ronnie and CP. What's up, guys?
What's happening? What's
I'm
good?
good.
Is it
Good.
how is it back home in Porvoo in Finland?
Dark. It's dark.
It's dark. It's a little mixture of cold. Today was a little warmer. Winter's coming.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, brace
Miko,
yourselves.
brace yourselves. Miko, who's supposed to be joining us a little bit later, he
Miko
keeps sending
Dico.
me photos of outside, and he keeps showing me photos of the dew in the morning, and he says winter's coming and snow's coming. So I feel for you guys because I don't know how I would even think of being anywhere close to Finland during the winter. I don't know how CP. I don't know how you've done it. I don't know how you've done it.
Sometimes I ask myself the same question. I had no clue how I do it. It's like a surprise every year. You think you got it, but then it's a shocker every time it comes.
Ronnie, how do you deal with the winters in Finland? You're from Finland, so how do you deal with them?
I didn't know. I have been here all my life, so it's easy for me. I've been sleeping outside since a kid, just a baby,
Oh
in the
yeah,
strollers.
That's
Pretty
really
blood.
that's really true.
Yeah,
What Ronnie just said, the babies in strollers, like that's a real thing.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, yeah. I
Both of my
did
kids have been sleeping in the backyard, in the
No way.
stroller.
did it to
Yeah.
young Ace Boogie too.
Ace Boogie was outside?
Yeah, he was out there slumped.
Really?
Yeah, when it was younger, we used to put him outside, him in the backyard. He slept great.
Damn. So I told my mom that because she bundles up my nieces and nephews and puts the heat on in the house to like 75. So when I told her that, like the babies sit outside, she didn't really respond, but I don't know if she would do that. She would not do that. Definitely not.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think a lot of people from that way would.
No, definitely not. But that's good. Glad you guys are healthy. Glad you guys are doing great. I feel for you in the cold. Hopefully I will never have to experience that, but who knows? God might have other plans. But let's get into this season. So we went all the way to the championship game, us three in this room and the rest of our teammates watching and sitting at home right now. The Porvoo Butchers 2025 ended up playing the Seinäjoki Crocodiles, a former team of mine and the man up there, right there to my left, as I can see on my screen, CP, who was there for so long, and Ronnie, being a long-time Vatraliga player, he's played against Seinäjoki a lot. What
Yes.
was your first feeling? We'll go with Ronnie. Ronnie, what was your feeling, or what was your not feeling, your thought process when you saw that we were going to play the Crocodiles?
Yo, I was feeling already happy. I haven't lost the Crocs in finals, never. So I was kind of confident to go there
Okay.
because it was like straight, like recap from the 23 season when we played. First, we dominated the Roosters in the semifinal. Then we went to do the championship game against Crocs, and we dominated that game also in that season. So
Yeah,
I told my friends it was same as usual.
Same as
Recap
usual.
from 2 years ago.
So you felt it was the same thing from 2023 to 2025, in which you won a championship in both. But in 2023, instead of having this guy right here who we're talking to on your team, you played against CP.
Yeah, we had only one player in that game. Just take CP out. And we did a pretty good job doing that. We just played base as defense, and we had the middle linebacker only have spy on CP. You don't do anything else, just spy on the CP.
The CP, that's all it took. That's all it took to beat the Crocodiles. Spy CP.
Hey man, I'm flattered so much eyes were on me.
He had 22 pair eyes on him every down. Where is he going?
CP, how did you feel now being on the other side of this? It was kind of like a storybook ending for you. Not ending because you're still playing and still going. Man, you were with the Crocodiles for so long. Finally, one year you just decide to make a switch, and you say, "Boom! I'm going to go to the Porvoo Butchers." And to be 100% honest, I thought we were going to play the Steelers. I thought we were going to play the Kuopio Steelers in the championship game. I did not see the Crocodiles in that game. I just didn't personally. But
Yeah.
Me
the
neither.
fact
Me
that
neither.
for real. But the fact that we did, CP,
Yeah.
how did it feel when now I ask you the same question? What was your thought process going like, oh snap, going
Yeah.
to play the team I was just on, notoriously what I'm known for is being a Crocodile. Now I'm going
Yeah.
against that team. So what were your thoughts?
I mean, like you said, it's a storybook for the situation. You know, I've been there for 7 years now. In the 8th year, I go to another team. And when you make that switch, you know, this is a possibility that comes into your head. You like, what if you see them over there? And sure enough, that happens. So, you know, for me, it was a little different situation just because I've worn that jersey for so long. And going into this game, it was like it was a mixture of feelings and emotions and stuff like that. You know, just all over the place. Happy to be there again for the fourth time. Then it's crazy that I'm playing against this team who this is this is their fourth time in a row, and I was with them for the previous three. So now we're all here again, just wearing different colors. And then, you know, I'm just thinking like at the end of this, one of us is gonna have it. One, you know, one of us is gonna take it. So I think that's just it was yeah, it was just crazy to have that. You know, in the playoffs, I think when we're watching the Steelers and the Crocs play, I'm just like I know the playoffs they can be how they are. You never know what can happen, and just kind of having been on that sideline, I know that a lot of things are possible. Like anything is possible. You know, I'm like I'm on the other side of it. Like you don't roll them out until until the clock strikes zero. So I knew that that was a big possibility that could have happened, and that did happen. And so yeah, shout out to them for making it for four times, and then but yeah, being able to go and finally grab one, that was a huge accomplishment.
Against your former team, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, that's crazy. That's like that storybook writing.
Yeah, you had the all-purpose yard record on the regular season against Crocs. Then
That's
you had the
also yeah,
championship
that's also
and,
crazy. Yeah,
and
we
the
had a
championship against the Crocs in the same season.
yeah,
That's crazy.
we had our fair share of sports drama this year.
yeah, we did. The one was funny. We'll get into it, but when we get into the game, but one funny thing you said was, now I had a picture of two different things in the game, and both with you two, which is awesome. So in the game, I think we're up 20. It might have been 28-0 or something at that point. And you know me, I'm like, oh, this game's over, bro. Give us the trophies. I'm having fun. I'm just dancing on the field, everything. CP kept saying, it's not over till it hits zero. It's not over till it hits zero. And that's what CP. Honey, I had to run down on the 20-yard line in the stands on the other side of the field and get Ronnie and somebody else from sitting there having beers with the fans, and there's still 2 minutes left.
Oh, I think it was 6 minutes or something like that. I had to go back to
There's 6
skiing
minutes
after
left.
that. Yeah, I think it was 6 or 8 minutes left. I was drinking beers with the fans in the stands. Then I get in the sideline and they take some rum, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I can't play anymore." And then
Only
Marco called me, "Ronnie, you're up now." Oh shit. Okay, I'm going.
only
Ooh.
in Europe can that happen.
Only in
Only
Europe.
in Europe
That
can
was
that
my last
happen.
game. That was my last game in Maple League, so I had to
Yeah.
enjoy it. I had to enjoy it, and I really did.
only
I really did.
only
Never heard of
in
that
Europe,
anywhere
bro.
else.
Never.
That's crazy.
This dude, I said, yo, Ronnie, man, we still playing. Let's go. He's one second. He's taking drinks with the fans. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But that was when you said that. One of us had to win, and it wasn't going to be over till one of us won. That's what I saw. I saw you like, yeah, it's not over yet. This game's over. And Ronnie's already partying. Ronnie's partying in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
To me, that was our team, though. I think that's what made this year so special and so fun, was because I've been on championship teams in Europe before, and I've had the dichotomy of all that mixed into one team. I've had the guys that, like, hey, let's go, we're gonna play, and then I've had the guys that this could be their last season, and I have the guys that are there going balls to the wall. So it's fun to see all that mesh, and then to have our team do that and win a championship and be 12-0 and all that. So it was pretty cool, man. But yeah, that was just the first thing that popped in my head when you said that. I was like, wait a minute. I saw CP the whole game, and he was like, yeah, it's not over till it's over. And then Ronnie's on planet whatever, just having a blast.
Nah, he was out of there. That boy was gone.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I had a blast.
Well, my highlight was when I was shouting to the stands. The Mustang stand was shouting "Tuntu." That was sick. It was fun.
Yeah, that's a
That
good
was
memory
my
to have.
highlight day.
That's a good memory to have. Love that. All right, let's get into it. So we go to the Porvoo Butcher, Sanoki Crocodiles. We drive up, right? We drive up to the game. We get there. We stay overnight. Some guys stay in the hotel. Everyone stays in a hotel in Helsinki. Kind of weird. Both teams the bus was right next to each other the next morning when we got it. And you ate breakfast next to each other. It's kind of weird to me. I didn't really understand that, but I guess it's professional football in a sense, and that's just kind of how the team and league runs it. But how did you guys feel like the morning of, and you see the other guys, you're literally just sharing breakfast with them?
I don't know. For me, just because that's how it was last year too when we went to the finals. This year it wasn't as much of a shocker because I expected it. Overall, the concept is a little different just because in the States, I mean, you know how it is out there. You don't see the other team until you get on the field.
Yeah.
And they do everything to keep you separate. So I think that's just something that I've grasped onto, like playing football here in Europe and the league and stuff like that. And it seemed like everybody just goes smooth with it. People say what's up to each other. Some don't. Some folks try to meme mug. Some don't. All that. Everybody just be chilling, go about their business.
Yeah.
They're just eyeballing on the breakfast table.
Yeah, some folks try to give you the eyes. So, like,
It's fun.
I think you said in one game, Roby, somebody was trying to meme bug you one time. You said, "Dude, we're out here playing football. Why y'all here trying to act like a gangster?"
Yeah, is this for what? What are you trying to be hard for, man? Because most of the time when you try to act hard, it gets shown up between the lines who's hard and who's not.
Yeah.
It gets shown.
All that stuff is.
It gets shown between the lines who really barks and who really bites.
Otherwise, it's just all extracurriculars.
Yeah. So yeah, for me that was kind of weird, even though I didn't stay at the hotel. Because Coach Marco was like, "Yeah, you got it. Do what you want to do. Everybody, come do all that," which is cool. I think as grown men, that's kind of cool as well to do that, especially when it's close to home. Obviously, if it was further away.
Speaking of,
Huh.
no, I was about to say. Speaking of, you called me, I think at 10 at night, talking about let's go get some lamb chops.
Yeah, bro, I did. It was awesome.
You said, "Hey, let's come." I'm like, "Dude, it's time to go to sleep now. We got to get him tomorrow."
Yeah, this Ronnie. CP was already in bed at 9:30. I just got back.
I think I was.
Go ahead.
I was in same time. I was also already trying to get some sleep.
Damn, you guys are old men. That's crazy.
Right. And he said he was getting sleepy looking at my FaceTime call. He had to hang up.
Yeah, well, I did, man. I had to hang up. He was killing my vibe. He was that's what the kids say. That's what the kids say. He was killing my vibe, man. I was trying to go down to the jacuzzi, go to the sauna. I was trying to do it all. Maybe have a
Man, I
little
was trying to get
nightcap.
some great sleep.
Yeah, he was trying to see if he was trying to get some sleep. He was ready to rumble. But so we do that. We get there, breakfast with the team. Then we pulled up to the stadium. Everybody got there through the bus, or some people drove, and we all got there. Shout out to Christian Armbide, the quarterback. He got a ticket. He parked in the wrong spot next to the stadium and got a ticket. And the only reason I know that is because Coach Marco, he called me and said, "Hey, did you get a ticket on the car that hasn't been paid yet?" I said, "Not me." I said, "It wasn't me." So yeah, Christian, pay your tickets, pay your dues. And Coach Marco, thank you for this season. We love you. But we get to the stadium. We get to the stadium and we're there. How do you guys feel when you walk out and you first drop your bag off in the locker room? Which locker room was really nice. It was cool. It was a cool little atmosphere. Nice little soccer stadium. And you walk out and you're in pregame and all that. How are you guys feeling at that moment when you're just there, putting on your pads, stretching, doing whatever, and then we're all together getting ready?
No, that was nice. Dreams come true when you get a chance to play in the bright lights and big stadium. The last game, that was good. I was just vibing my Finnish iskelmä music and just trying to get myself going on before the game and waiting for the pain shots and local anesthesia. I was just waiting for the doctor to come.
Pain shots and anesthesia. I guess that's what you get when you play defensive line.
Yeah, all them hits and you're in the trenches.
That's crazy. How'd you feel, CP?
A few years.
I felt good. I was really just trying to embrace it, soak it all in, enjoy the moment, especially being in the stadium under the lights and that environment. I go out there, have my smooth jazz on, like just the cool little tunes. The rain was coming down. I'm one of those. I like that. I like to just go sit out there and feel the rain on you.
It did rain.
You know, so
I forgot.
Yeah, it was
I
raining.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was a weird day.
It came down hard for a minute.
Yes, and it was weird.
Yeah.
It says that your recording has stopped because you have low storage. Well, that's fine. That's all right. Well, Ronnie, everybody, Ronnie has stopped recording, but we thank you for Ronnie and his input. You can stay. You're just not getting recorded, but it's perfectly fine. Now you're just watching, which is good. But you yeah, no, you can throw in your 2 cents. But to that point, CP said it was raining. It did pour because I remember I had my Subway and it started pouring. Oh, this is perfect.
Nico Dico.
This is perfect. Right? Oh my, this is gonna be the most messed up podcast I've done all year. This is great. So
Grand
Ronnie,
finale, baby.
So Ronnie's not recording anymore because he ran out of storage. We need Ronnie to get back on. Ronnie, you need to get off, click back on the same link, delete your storage, and then as Ronnie comes off, Miko Frico comes on. Nice. What's up, Miko?
We on live?
Yeah, we're live right now. We're recording.
Yeah, it's live.
It's live, and
Well,
like I
it's not
told,
my fault that you didn't have the budget for me being this whole show. So
that's fine.
it's not my fault.
Yeah, the only thing you get is kisses and water. That's it. That's my
Nah.
budget. That's my
Hey,
budget.
whoever is the sponsor, shout to him.
Oh, the sponsor. Shoot, that's Marco. Marco. That's the sponsor. So Miko, welcome everybody. This is Miko Seppänen, number 11, wide receiver for the Porvoo Butchers. He's been Finland's probably since I've seen Finland, one of the best receivers I've seen in Finland, bar none. Probably the best slot receiver in Finland. Great to play with him this year. We got he got another championship in Finland. He is the one that recruited CP from the Crocodiles, the team that we're playing in the championship. We're going to get into the game here in about 30 seconds. We're just talking about our leading up to the game and how you felt from the hotel to getting there and just how you felt during pregame coming into the stadium and walking around. And CP just mentioned it rained. It had poured for a little bit, and then the sun came out, and then it got to that nice autumn weather that Finland has where it's kind of cool but not too cold. So how you feel, Miko?
It was
That was a
great.
lot.
I was just worrying about you because I remember when you were nervous as fuck before the game.
Me?
You asked me like 20 times, "Are we gonna lose this game?" And
Oh,
then
man, he was nervous out there.
I did. I did. I thought maybe that the Crocs are gonna pull a fast one on us and pull it out. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was kind of nervous.
Man, he was nervous, man.
The only thing
but
is,
it was a great game, but I liked today. We were relaxed. We had fun, making sure like usual.
Yeah.
I know you were nervous about asking, but CP, I didn't hear him saying probably like a word before the game started. He
Nah,
was so focused.
hey, man. Focus and cooling. He was
Yeah.
out there cooling, feeling the raindrops.
Yeah, I
Man.
didn't see CP nervous at all, actually.
No, it was just quiet.
Was that a nervous tick that he was quiet, you think?
Yeah, he probably asked on his mind that, please not again.
Imagine that.
Hey,
Yeah.
that talk about some sports drama.
Could you imagine that?
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
No, could you imagine if you lost that game?
Could I imagine it?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't want to.
This is a picture of us before the game.
After party?
What
No,
we doing?
this is before the game.
There's so many pictures with you in the background. You
CP had his headphones on, acting serious, and I'm just back there having fun.
I wonder what song I was listening to.
I don't know. I don't think you had listening to me though. That's why I was just smiling.
Huh?
I don't think you was listening
Oh
to me
yeah,
though.
probably. If you were talking to me, I didn't hear a word you said.
He definitely was talking. I know that much.
I was talking.
I learned the art of how to tune Roby out though.
How?
Right. I told you. It's like talking to a 6-year-old. Sometimes you just gotta let them talk. Let the words go.
You just gotta let me go.
Just let them go. They'll tire themselves out eventually.
And you know what? And you know what my favorite thing is? I said it at your wedding this year.
What?
Everyone was like, I said, why would I ever stop talking? I'm alive. I'll stop talking when I'm dead.
Yeah.
This is why I started a
Yeah.
podcast, so I could talk.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, that's just hurtful.
No, I just wanted to talk. It was to talk, and then so when I'm old and I get to my 40s, that I can have something to look back on. But
Yeah.
let's get into it. So Porvoo Butchers, first quarter, we go out and it is 14-0 in the first quarter. We score a touchdown quick. They punt. We come out and score another touchdown. They punt, and that's the end of the first quarter. So the end of the first quarter, 14-0. What's you guys' thought process at that moment in the game?
I think we had a good start. It started off from that kickoff return. Fong took it. He caught the joint. It broke it up the sideline a little bit, got it to like the 45. I was like, yeah, that's how you want to start a game right here. And then everybody went out, capitalized on it. Going up 14 zip. That's a smooth way to start it.
Yeah.
I just remember Roby going off in the first drive. I don't think nobody else even touched the football except you.
I think that was just R&B Day's way of just trying to be comfortable. They call me security blanket. They call me security blanket. I got you, Christian. You're secure with me.
Yeah.
So that's good. So Ronnie said, yeah, it was over. 14-0. They're not moving the ball. They just don't look like they're into it. Like I said earlier, Miko wasn't here yet, but I said, man, we were firing on all cylinders, and you gave us a lot of time to kind of get ready for this game. And we had a lot of time off going into the last semifinal game against the Roosters, in which we kind of took care of business early. So we were kind of firing on all cylinders at that point. So we go into the second quarter, and we come out, we score right away. CP gets a touchdown. There's 11 minutes left. Crocs come out, and what do? They punt. And then Christian throws a deep pass to me. We score again. There's 8 minutes left. Then what do the Crocs do? They come out and punt. So the Crocs are only punting on every possession right now. And then we kind of have a blunder. Ooh, we had a blunder here. And we go 3 and out. And then the Crocs come out and put a touchdown drive together. And then we get a field goal by Lasse at the end when CP had that long run, the long screen pass. So we go into halftime. We add another, guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm doing math right now on my cell phone. 31-7 at halftime. How are you guys feeling at that point? And I have a story, well, not a story, but I remember what was going on in the locker room. Dudes was playing music, bouncing around. Marco was excited. CP was doing that, the thumbs up. I mean, how are you guys feeling at that point? 31-7 in the Vatra Liga Championship, and they really can't stop us.
Oh my god.
The sauna was
Laters
already
probably
on.
warmed it up for us.
The sauna was already on.
Somebody's probably warming that thing up.
No,
Good. But no. Going into it, good. Like that's good. Anytime you're going 31-7, like with a lead like that, going into halftime, especially right before, if you can put points on the board, always a touchdown, but even a field goal, that's a good way to go into halftime.
yeah, I feel like Crocs got their hopes a little bit up when they scored, but they left us what it was 13 seconds, and we still made it to the field goal range, and we hit that field goal. So I felt like after that, there was no coming back after that, because we still killed their wide before the halftime with that. So after that, I was pretty confident that we got this.
Yeah, Ronnie wasn't in the stands yet. Yeah. Miko, did you see Ronnie in the fourth quarter?
No,
Did you see
I didn't either. I just heard about it.
You guys didn't see Ronnie in the stands, drinking in the stands in the fourth quarter?
No.
what? He went to the stands?
Yeah, I had to run down and snag. There's 2 of them that it was Ronnie and somebody else drinking beer and hugging people in the stands.
Yeah.
There was still like 6 minutes left. I had to run down and say, "Hey, get over here."
I did.
All right, so we come out of halftime. Boom.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen in Finnish football.
You never know.
You never know what's gonna
That's the
happen in
thing.
European football. That's crazy.
That's the thing.
Hey, like I told to CP before the season, I said there's always something. Always.
Always.
Oh,
Damn, my phone about to die.
no, it's not. Plug it in. Third quarter. Crocs come out. Touchdown, Deontay Sip. They had a long drive, left us with 6 minutes, and we score in 2 minutes. Mickey J, our MVP. That guy was everywhere this year. He scores quick. The Crocs come back and score with 2 seconds left. And the end of the third quarter is here. And that's when it is, ooh, wow. The Crocodiles outscored us 14-7 in the third quarter. The third quarter was always kind of every team I've been on, it feels like the third quarter is somewhat of a crutch. It's almost like we just got to get out of that quarter. just to kind of get back to our groove. But the Crocs did outscore us 14-7 in that third quarter. Do you guys even remember that third quarter?
Me neither.
That was second quarter.
Yeah, that was second quarter.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was the second quarter. But I don't remember the third quarter really that much either. I actually don't remember
Me
after
either.
halftime much.
I feel
Yeah,
like there was a point.
I don't know. The third quarter is a blur, but they did outscore us.
That's probably why, because I do remember it was a point in the game where they had a few long drives, and I felt like we were on the sideline for a minute.
Yeah. Then we go to the fourth quarter, and we score right away, Lucas. And then the Crocs, I mean, they did mount up a little bit of a comeback in that third quarter, but they have to throw the ball now. And I don't believe that was the Crocs' strong suit this year. They really relied on that run game. So they come out and they throw an interception. And we get the ball back, and we throw Mickey the screen, and he takes it to the house. We score again. And then they throw another interception, and then it's punt, and Ronnie is already started his goodbye tour with the fans, and the Porvoo Butchers won the championship, man. We won the championship in good old fashioned 52-21. Congratulations, boys, champions. We always go over the stats real fast. Christian Powell, offensive stats right here. 73 yards on 12 carries for 1 touchdown. Quarterback R&B Day was 15 for... No, what is he? Yeah. Yeah, 15 completions on 23 attempts, 387 yards and 6 touchdowns. Every other catch was
Swinging
almost
that.
a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Your boy finally did something in the game. He went 5 catches for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. Big Dookie is just a madman. 3 catches for 149 yards and 2 touchdowns. CP had 3 catches for 58 yards. Mickey had 2 for 71 and 2. And Miko had 2 for 11.
Yeah, I'm mad at Christian. He gave everybody else 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that is
Beef.
Oh
true.
my god.
But it is tough, bro, because this year we didn't really have drives. It was just like, all right, we're kind of getting stuck here. Let's just throw it up. And
I love it.
You just launch the ball and score a touchdown. Yeah, I do too, because it was kind of like my dad always told me. He said it was somewhat like your Swabish Hall years, where you played till halftime and everybody was well rested when it came to the playoffs and the championship game.
Yeah.
So I think
I
that
think that
helped
was a
us out
big
too.
thing. That helped a lot.
Big time. Bung Bung had a good return. I think that was the first return of the game, right? 35-yard return.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that started us off. Jalen had 7 tackles. Zachary had 6 tackles and 2 picks. Pretty
Dang.
good.
He was balling.
Yeah, Zach was doing his bit. Zach is a really good football player, man. When you look at him out of his pads and stuff, you're like, he's kind of little. But then when he puts all the bands on and stuff, he looks pretty beefy. And he just plays ball, man.
Yeah. No, yeah. He's one of those like a ball hawk.
Yeah.
He finds his way around the ball.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's always at the right spot.
Yeah.
he's a good football player. And shout out to everybody that was on our roster, everybody that was on the team. I'm looking at the roster now, going down the names: Zach, Michael, Mickey, Christian, Nico, Fung, Jesper, Simon, Luke, Miko, Amjad. Number 13 says Old Man Frost.
What?
Old Man Frost.
What the heck is Old Man Frost? Who's Old Man Frost?
Who was that even?
I don't know. Old Man
We
Frost.
didn't have to. Oh.
Is that what that is in English? Ugo's name is Old Man Frost
Yeah.
in English?
Now it is.
Yeah. From now on, if you see Ugo, his name is Old Man Frost.
Old Man Frost.
Yeah, that's a cool name.
Man, shout out Roby for the nickname.
Yeah.
No, that's not my
Oh,
nickname for
man.
him. That's in the stat book. That's in the books. Old Man Frost.
Shout out
Mine,
to you for putting it on notice.
yeah. Uko, number 13, Old Man Frost. Gotta love it. That's good. Let me see. Statistic. What did we do? Teams. How did we go? We had 17. No, we had 13. We had 13 first downs. They had 17. They had 129 yards rushing. We had 112. They had 180 yards passing. We had 387. We went for 499. They went for 311 total yards. Yeah. And what makes it better for us too as well is we don't have any turnovers. Like we had the 2 interceptions. I don't think there was any fumbles on our part. So yeah, turnovers win the game. And we did good on all of our special teams. Shout out Lasse. 1 for 1 on field goals, 7 for 7 on kicks. So pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good. And that's it, man. That's the capper of the Porvoo Butchers 2025 season. We beat the Senyoki Crocodiles 52-21. How do you guys feel after that? So after the game, and I'm gonna say this till I die, even to my kids, I've never seen an organization put on an after party for a week straight. And every time
Yeah.
you had an after party, no matter what area or building you stepped into, the game you just played was playing on
Yes.
some screen.
Yeah.
For 5 days straight, I walked into every building to see everybody, and the game was just playing, and guys sitting there still watching it. It wasn't that exciting. Yeah. The game wasn't like a 24-21 game, last second field goal or last second heave-ho touchdown. We beat the snot out of them. And guys sat there and watched the game the entire time for 7 days straight.
Where we went.
Ronnie, you were at every team event. I loved it. Ronnie told me,
Yeah.
this is another good story. Ronnie told me at the after party at Taste, he said, I'm retiring. I just won a championship. You said I'm not going to work and I'm not coming home. And you said that to me, but your wife was right behind you. And she said, that is not true. He's coming home tonight. I was standing there. It was me. It was your wife and you. I remember it was me and my dad and Bethany. She was standing right behind you, and she said, "No, he's coming home tonight." No, I had a blast. I had a blast. I had a blast. This whole
Nah,
season
but
was a
when you got
blast.
CP, how long it did take to you to realize that you finally
Right away. Like, yeah, like right when it was done, I was like, dang, we done did it finally. We did it. And I think the whole when we're on the field, that little celebration, all of us was there holding the trophy. I think it was when we were shaking the hands too, or receiving the medals. And I'm like, okay, we finally getting the gold one. Like, so just little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Little stuff like that. But then, yeah, right after this, I had to go. I don't know. We went to Greece for the wedding, so it was like 2 big events back to back. So then I probably soaked this in for like a day or 2, and then it was on that. So I think it was when we came back. Really, now it's like really the chance to sit back and soak it all in and like just analyze and go back over what happened.
Yeah. Damn, you have been partying a lot lately. First it was
I have been partying,
then
bro.
then you get back home. I was like, damn, CP, what's going on?
Hey,
A lot still around.
if somebody met me within this last month, they would think I'm a party animal.
That is true. And you are everything but that.
Yeah.
These championships turned this man whole world around.
Hey man, I got my partying done for the next year and a half now.
What was your favorite moment of that whole experience of leading up to the game?
Leading up to the game,
Yeah, like what was your favorite experience with the whole during that whole process of being there, the hotel, the game, after the game, all that?
I think it was funny when we were outside practicing and it was cold and it was raining and everybody was up there mad like, why we
Yeah,
got to practice right now? It's cold out.
I remember I
Everybody
remember
wants to go.
I remember Mickey was like, "What are we doing out here? What else are we gonna learn
Yeah,
before the game that we need
yeah.
to get better? Somebody's gonna get sick." Yeah, Coach Markley,
Nah,
that was
but
absolute nonsense.
yeah, I think one of my favorite moments though was like both walking onto the field, before everything, just seeing the whole setup, and then after. I think it was me, you, and Christian. We were out there on the field. Everybody had left, and just looking at the stadium, lights on, with the gold around my neck. Like, yeah, we done did it.
Who was out there? Me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. I need to find my. I think Star took it from me.
Yeah, you're not getting that back. That's
Yeah, but
somewhere
she
lost
be
in the
taking.
dollhouse.
Yeah, she be taking all my trophies. She be taking almost.
Shout out to team manager Fung. We need these rings ASAP.
Yeah.
We need these rings ASAP. That's good. One of my favorite things was when we were in the locker room and it was after the game. Everyone was singing, dancing, getting undressed, do whatever they was doing, showering, whatnot. And Coach Rojo he's been drinking already. And then CP, I turned around and CP had the trophy and he was like taking videos with it or whatnot for a good 5 minutes. And then I start to see like everyone's taking their shirts off and bouncing around. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching Coach Rojo. I'm sitting there, I can see it vivid as right now. I'm like getting undressed and I'm watching Rojo. And he takes his hat off, he's looking around, and then he takes his shirt off. It's like, for what reason did you need to take your shirt off? And Coach Rojo took his shirt off and he's drinking more and bouncing around. Like, why did he take his shirt off? What the heck? What
I
possessed
have
Coach?
a picture too. I have a picture where I was like, I'll hold the trophy and I snapped it, and then he's right behind me posing like this with his shirt off and everything.
Yeah, bro, it confused me because I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, why is he taking his shirt off? Like everyone's partying. Why is he
Yeah.
taking his shirt off? That made no sense. But hey, we was champions, so do whatever you want. Yeah, and Ronnie was right. We did have the sauna after that too.
Yeah, I was mad because I missed all that because I had to go pee in the cup.
Oh,
Right,
that is
yeah.
right.
Once.
Dang.
Yeah, I missed everything.
Well,
They
don't be
came out
sad.
2 minutes after. Yeah.
That happened to
And
me
I was
too.
trying to leave, but they said that you can. You just have to sit on the room and wait. It was nonsense.
Yeah, that
I
happened to
missed
me
everything.
in
All the
the
photos, everything.
2017, I think, or 2018. It happened to me in 2018 in the German Bowl. I missed most of that. People going nuts too because I had to go take a pee test. I wonder why they. Yeah, that is weird. You'd think they would do it before the game. I don't know, enhancing, but after the game, yeah, that's true. I mean, we're really can't no enhancing on that, bro. We won by 30 points. So on either side, there's no way. But yeah, hey, shout out to the Porvoo Butchers. Shout out to the organization. Shout out to you guys for being great teammates, and shout out to all the fans that supported us, man. 12-0, undefeated. We had a lot of good times. I don't think there was any time this year for myself that I look back on it and say, man, I would have changed anything. I think this year was top notch. It was lighthearted. It was fun. Guys were just bouncing around. We were winning football games, which helps out. Yeah, everything was good, man. Except for practicing on some of those fields. We gotta fix that. Practicing on some of those hard turfs is trash, especially when you get a little bit past the age of 26. It's kind of trash.
Yes. Hey, shout out to everybody part of the process.
Yeah, for real.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a fun summer. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. Like, I had so many great memories, starting from getting CP. Everything I promised to him happened. And that was, like, the funniest memories I had. Well, there was few, but I just remember because I was part of the social media crew and we signed CP. All of a sudden, we get like 10 messages from Roby. Yeah, I'm coming. Like in every single picture. I was like, yep, we got this together.
I told you, man.
Yeah.
And we were at Coach's house when he had the sauna at his house. And I said, he said, what did he say? He said, is it true that you came here for CP or something like that? I said, yeah. I said, no knock on the butchers, but if CP didn't go to the butchers, I wouldn't have came. And that's just the honest
Exactly.
truth. If CP didn't go to the butchers, I wouldn't have been there. If CP said, hey, we're going to play
Yeah.
for ECG, I'd have been like, yeah, let's go Giants, baby. Let's get it. Put me in that yellow. So
Black
no,
and yellow, black and yellow.
but I'm a firm believer God don't make mistakes, and that's why we did what we did, and we had fun when we did it. And I just had you couldn't ask for a better like Ronnie said, you couldn't ask for a better summer. It was a great summer.
It was great all around. Good team chemistry, good camaraderie. Yeah, we all did our part to make it fun. And what it was.
Yeah.
I
What was
can't
it?
be serious right now because I just remember every single story from the season, from the beginning when Roby came first to my shop. And it was like, I was asking CB, like, how's Roby? And he said that, well, he's something else. He comes to the shop. It was like fucking 1 minute and you were topless asking dead around from everybody else just walking around talking to every single person that you saw.
I'm
I
just
was
trying
like,
to get
yep, he's something else.
I'm trying to get acclimated, man. What I do is I put myself out there. If you accept me, you accept me. If you don't, hey, that's on you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying the most serious. I said, oh,
Or
yeah.
or when CP was trying to be serious and break it down.
The most serious, unserious person.
I know
I
Miko
couldn't. Hey,
fell on the ground. He was laughing so hard.
you the type you can't be in class with you.
Hey,
Hey, you remember we had that offensive huddle
Yeah.
and Roby was in there talking. Like for everybody don't know, we're on the sideline getting ready to go in on offense, and Roby's in there chit chattering like, "Hey y'all, guess what I did today? Hey, y'all want to know something? Look at this. All right, everybody, shut up. Coach is talking." I looked at him like, nobody's talking but you. Why are you telling everybody to be quiet?
I'm just making sure everybody's on the same page, man. Make sure everybody's on the same page. You gotta know we about to get on the field.
Good way and the bad way.
Yeah.
When CB was having that speech and he said that we're gonna hit them hard, and you go like,
No, that's not all he said. CP was saying a whole bunch of questionable things. I was like, but I didn't even say it loud. I don't know how you heard it because I didn't say it loud at all.
Because he's hit.
and this,
I
he's
didn't
like
say it
right
loud
before
at
the game.
I didn't say it loud at all. And Miko heard it somehow. It got to his earwaves. This dude couldn't stop laughing. He was fell on the ground, convulsing.
And right
Man,
before the game, like, yeah.
Actually, no. I'll give you the funniest thing that I heard all year was when we were on the bus. And everybody knows Amjad, right? Ahmad. So, and then Ahmad, he just be yapping, and he was yapping in the front, and somebody said, "Go sit down," and he said that he's had a whole story about how the team left him at the lunch spot for like 15 minutes. And nobody even knew, like, or even cared. He said the team left him at the lunch spot, and I absolutely lost it when I heard that the team left him at the lunch spot on the way to a game. I couldn't stop for 15 minutes. I couldn't stop laughing. Every time I thought about it, I just busting out laughing. I was like, how do you leave a guy like that who just yaps the whole time? Like, I was like, they must have did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's foul.
When but that's why I was laughing so hard, because that is foul. You just left you left one of your guys on your team at the bus station for 15 minutes. He said they drove for 15 minutes without him. Nobody cared. Imagine that. It's insane. That's insane. Well, that was good.
Yeah, I guess it was too quiet, and they realized something ain't right.
Ain't no way Amjad almost got a 15-yard penalty for us because he's called the other team Black Monkeys or something like that, or Blue Monkeys. What was it called?
No.
The Wolverines. Remember when he did get 15 yards, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a 15-yard
did.
penalty for saying Blue Monkeys. He said Blue Monkeys to his teammates.
Dang.
Then I remember too, everybody started yelling at the sideline, yelling at Amjad. I said, yo, stop yelling at Amjad, bro. It's 2nd and 30 something. It was already 2nd and 17 because of us, not because of Amjad. Everyone started getting on Amjad's case. I was like, no, let's not divert the attention to Amjad because we're messing up. Amjad, you did mess up. If you're listening to this, you did mess up, but before that, we were messing up big time. So yeah,
Not to that extent.
keep the main thing, boys. Keep winning. That's all we did this year. We won. We proved everybody right. Everybody said, "Oh, this is the team that's going to win the championship." The Porvoo Butchers. This is this team to beat. Blah blah blah. Everybody wanted to take us out. Kuopio, you was close, but close don't cut it. And then the Wolverines game when Marku came over to us at halftime and said, "I told you guys to not get hurt, not lose the game." Against the Wolverines last game of the season. Yeah, for sure. Yep. And my favorite thing about this team, I keep saying it too, was that everybody all season was saying how good the offense was going to be, how good the offense is, blah, blah, blah. And then the first game of the season when our defense came out and held Kuopio to 13 points or 7 points, whatever it was, I said, yeah, we have a championship caliber team right now. And we got to start. It's not just the offense, it's the whole team. We have a championship team right here. We got to come together. And that's what we did. I mean, if our offense couldn't score 14 points or 21 points when our defense is holding everybody to 14 or less, I would have said, man, coach, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trash. CP's trash. R&B Day's trash. Ojo's trash. I would have said all y'all is trash. But we didn't. We did what we were supposed to do.
That's a main thing.
Yep. That's all you can do, man. And that's all you can do in football is do what you need to do. Whether it's a great team, a bad team, whatever.
Yeah.
12-0. Porvoo Butchers 2025. That's the recap. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Any last words from y'all? I don't know if Ronnie's recording.
Oh, no, you just been here kicking it.
Ronnie's been kicking it. Ronnie's been kicking it. Love it. We'll figure it out for the next one. Yeah, we'll figure it out for the next one. What you guys got to say, Miko, CP?
Season 25, year 8. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a great season, great memories. The new friends. It was a great summer.
Are you guys coming back next year? I know Ronnie's done.
Been thinking about scuba diving.
So you're gonna go play for a team that's on the water in Finland?
Maybe.
Dang, you're gonna leave Miko high and dry. You gonna go play for the Temporary Saints?
Tampered easy? Do they got a scuba diving team?
They must. They got a big lake right there. You can go scuba diving in.
That's my new career. Scuba diving grill mat.
You're too heavy to scuba dive.
I'm going straight to the bottom.
Yeah, you're too heavy to scuba dive. No, that was good. I appreciate every single one of you. All right, Ronnie. Ciao. I don't know if Ronnie was recording for real. Ronnie just kicked it for an hour. I think he recorded for like the first 20 minutes and then he was done after that.
Yeah.
I just texted Big B. I said, yeah, this podcast is all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be awesome. So you guys got any last words?
I already said them.
Said it already. Love everybody. Keep being smooth. We'll see you. We'll see you sometime. either on the same side or on the opposite side. Let's just keep balling.
CP almost said 2026. Miko, are you
Nah,
playing next year or
man.
no?
Yeah, he's playing.
You have to get
Nobody knows.
10K. My dad said that the other day. He said, I think Miko's
Yeah,
gonna play because
Miko.
he got to get 10K.
Hey, are you coming back?
You already know how I'm rocking. I already talked to Coach Marku. I said, I
Hey,
need
we
to
look like Spider-Man. We look like the Spider-Man meme right now. Are you playing? Are you playing? Just pointing at each other.
I said, Marco, you know where I need to be, man.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
trying
we
to,
getting everything.
I'm trying to come home to a nice area space just for myself. As an older generational talent, I'm just trying to have my own space. Cook some chicken wings, relax, just try to do the whole bit. Not that living with R&B Day was bad, but just trying to be comfortable. That's all.
Feel you.
I'm upfront with
So
everything,
those
man.
were your
I'm too
last
old for
words.
this. Yeah, that was my last words. He said, Coach, I love you. He said, don't let that be a deal breaker. I said, we'll see. We'll see who's breaking deals. But no, you want to go where you're wanted. 25 was absolutely amazing just to be back in Finland again and to be with you guys and to see the growth, obviously, of CP and his family, and then meeting Miko and just getting invited to his family and meeting his mom and his fiance and the dogs and all that. Like, no, I couldn't ask for a better summer. Ronnie got me the best sunglasses I've ever had in my life. I wore them on vacation with Big B, but just like everything that encompassed that was just dope. I had a great experience. I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that I was going to play football. I didn't really look at the extracurricular activities of what was going on in Porvoo and all that, which if I do end up going back, that's what I would like to do more, is just kind of be around and about in Porvoo and maybe go down to Helsinki a little bit more and check out other parts of the city and state, country. Other than that, for what it was, man, 2025, dude, from my own perspective, did Roby do enough? I don't think I did enough personally on the field, but I didn't need to. Because I had parts all around me. I had CP running the ball. I had Big Dookie on the outside. I had Miko in the slot. I had Mickey in the slot. I had R&B Day running the ball. I had R&B Day throwing the ball. I had guys around me that were making plays and making catches, so I didn't need to do that. The defense was scoring touchdowns. It takes a lot off of all of our plays. So personally, did Roby do enough like he usually does? No, definitely not. But I didn't need to because I had a casting of guys around me that I trusted, and that was what it was. It was easy for me to have fun this year because I wasn't trying to push and give me the ball, coach, and Coach Rojo, I need the ball, this and that. I don't think I ever said that once. I think more than enough. Even R&B, they would come to me in the game and be like, what are you gonna? I said, bro, no. Hand the CP the ball, run what coach want to run. Bro, I'm here having fun. Relax. And that's how it was this season. It was just a very,
Yeah.
very relaxing season.
I think that's what helped us.
What?
Yeah, I think that's what helped us. We just have the different pieces. Or like, because if you look at it, for example, it will be a game where I understand the feeling where you say like, did you do enough? No, but you did what's needed, and
Mhm.
like I understand what you mean by that because it's like we all work off of each other, and there's a game where we can throw for 4 or 5 touchdowns. Maybe have one rushing, and then flip that. We'll have a game where we rush for like 3, 4, maybe throw one. And if you look at our postseason, for example, playoff game, what we do, we rush for like 3, 4, throw one, and then go to the final, rush for one, throw for 6. So that's like really just a team and all of us working off each other. And I think that's a beautiful thing to have because nobody has to do too much and we're running like a well-oiled machine. And I think that's really one of the things that we can all be happy and proud about from this year,
Yeah.
playing good team football. And then all of us on offense, we have the defense to have our back too, which helps always. So
Yeah.
good team football.
That's true.
Yeah. That's what makes a great team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't good. We were great. And people always talk about. I just watched Remember the Titans last night, and what did he say? He said, Julius, the last game of the season. He said, "No, coach." He said, if it's all good for you, you demanded perfection out of us, and none of us are perfect in our lives at all. But as a team, we were perfect, and I think that caps it up.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's it, man. Cut the episode.
That's it. That's it.
All right, boys. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Hey,
What happened?
CB needs to finish with the dad joke. That was the thing this year.
No, the dad jokes.
Yeah.
CP needs a dad joke.
Yeah. Finish this episode.
Do you guys want to
Alright.
hear a crazy story about a dad joke? I got a story for everything, bro. People don't believe me. I got a story for everything. So before CP tells us his dad joke, I was put in a Christmas raffle, like swap with the guys at the gym. And the gym owner's nephew had me. And somehow he got my address, obviously, because it's at the gym. All my stuff's there. He got my address, but I got an Amazon package one day, and it didn't have any name on it or anything. It was just an Amazon package. And I was like, my mom said, it says it's to you. Open it up. What is it? And I open it up, and it's a dad jokes book. When I tell you my heart sank, I was like, I'm not with any girl. I haven't touched anybody. Like, what's going on? I know this is not happening right now. What crazy girl sent me this? This is not happening. So my mind, I was tweaking. I was like, what the freak is going on? But it was a huge book of dad jokes. And then 2 days later, his nephew texted me and said, hey, did you get your Christmas swap gift? I said, what? What are you talking about? And he said, the dad jokes book. And I said, oh my goodness. I said, you had me going crazy, dude. But when I saw the, I was so nervous. Nothing. It said nothing. This is not happening. Nothing. This is not. So yeah, that was my dad joke story. I was really scared. Go ahead.
Stupid.
Go ahead, CP. Say your dad joke.
All right. Bro, these jokes be so stupid. All right.
Say it.
What? Bro, it's so stupid. I can't even get it out. When a cow and a ghost have a baby, what kind of sound does it make?
Boo.
Cow and a goat.
Moo. Oh. That's it right there.
Yeah,
Bro,
wow.
They could be, huh?
Wow.
See you on the next episode.
You have any
Bro,
better
Mickle-
ones than that?
Hey. Huh?
Do you have any better
No,
ones
that's
than
a
that?
great one.
That's how, yeah, that's how they all are. They're so stupid.
Well, I guess they got to be stupid
That's
because they're
funny.
for kids.
Yeah,
Okay, so what does a cow and a cow and a who?
a cow and a ghost.
Boo. Moo. That was horrible. That was horrible. We got to work on that, CP. You're a dad
Hey,
now.
it made Miko laugh. It made Miko laugh when I said it to him.
Miko laughed when I said the word pause
Yeah.
uncontrollably. I don't think it's hard to make Miko laugh.
No, but CB was having his speech, and he just ruined it for everybody.
No, I didn't ruin it for everybody because only you were on the ground laughing. He ruined it for everybody.
You can't say that when somebody's having a speech and you go like pause.
Well, he was saying some
Keep
questionable
saying-
stuff, man. It was in me, bro.
Pause.
It was just innate. It was innate in me. It was just like when I heard it, I said, "Whoa!" Pause.
That was a natural response.
Natural innate response. That's it.
Exactly.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah.
Peace out.
As
Deuces.
always, God loves you. We love you. This was the 2025 Butchers Championship episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Ciao.
Y'all be smooth.